Welcome to this video about communities and ecosystems, where we'll run through some of the key terminology that you'll need to know for this topic. Firstly, population. You may have come across this in geography, but a population is the number of individuals of one species in an area. So we might think of the population of humans in the UK, or we might think of the population of oak trees in a forest. The community is all of the different populations in one area at a time. So a community might consist of a population of oak trees and a population of aphids and a population of humans in one area. An ecosystem is a community, but then also takes into account the non-living components that might have an effect. So for example, in a forest ecosystem, there'll be a community that might include our oak tree and our aphids, but it will also include the fact that there is some sunlight, there is a certain temperature, that there is a river flowing that provides water and a habitat for maybe some fish. Those non-living components, the water, the sunlight, the temperature, are involved in an ecosystem along with the communities. Interdependence comes from the word dependent and inter meaning between. So organisms depend among each other, on each other in different ways. An example of this might be some of the pictures we've got here of a butterfly pollinating a flower to help it reproduce, or a red panda eating some leaves so that it can survive. Different organisms depending on each other in different ways. Our last one for today is a stable community. So a stable community is one where all the populations within a community stay relatively the same. Of course, there'll be births and deaths and there will be fluctuations, but as long as they're pretty stable, that they stay the same, then that's a stable community. It also means that the number of species won't increase or decrease. So there's not new species being created or species going extinct, but instead they're staying the same in the same place. That's a stable community. Tune in next time and where we'll talk a bit more about abiotic and biotic factors.